Okay, so you're all organized. You have wall. You can sit up by the wall today. We're going to start here. And have your straps. If you don't have a strap, it's all right, but I'm going to use a strap. So, welcome again, everybody. Welcome. So we're going to sit up nice and tall with your back against the wall. And if it's okay for you to lean back so the back of the skull touches the wall, you can do that. You know, I tend to have that roundedness up here. So I have to make the effort to really push back. So, and the shoulders can be relaxed. We don't want to be like this, like stiff soldiers out there, right? We're just relaxing for the moment. So you can find your comfortable seated position. If this is not available to you, then you can sit a different way. You can use cushions under your knees to pull those knees up from the floor or blocks or whatever you have. People are still coming in. All right, let's begin. So once again, welcome everybody. And we're sitting up nice and tall, leaning against the wall, and just relax your hands in your lap. Pulling the abdominal muscles in very slightly. It might even happen automatically when we're against the wall. And then just softly close your eyes. So, you know, using the wall is a great prop. It allows us to really open up and to go deeper into some of the shapes that we're going to form, you know, for ourselves today. But at the same time, please be careful. In other words, we can't cheat. We can't sort of, you know, let go and soften up ourselves too much because we have that wall. All right. So let us begin. Close your eyes, everybody. Squeeze the shoulders up to your ears really tight and then just let them fall. Lift the sternum up away from the belly button. And just close your eyes for the moment. As I said before, if you can lean back so the back of your skull touches the wall, go ahead. Let us just sit in stillness, feeling the air brushing against the skin. Noticing the sounds around you. Notice the support of the wall behind your back and behind your head. And then we're going to begin our yogic breath now. So inhaling through the nose, draw that nourishing, cool oxygen into those nostrils and fill your lungs up all the way to that sternum. And then exhale from the sternum all the way down to your belly button. And you want to squeeze all that stale air out of the bottom of your lungs. So pull the belly button back to the spine. Empty those lungs. And then taking that nice, new, fresh breath. Inhaling through the nose. Cool, nourishing breath coming in. Warm air going out. So feel the breath, maybe the tips of the nostrils, maybe if you want to focus on the belly or the chest. Now that we are pressing against the wall, you can feel the shoulder blades slide away from the spine when you inhale. How about that? And you feel them slide back down towards the mat on your exhale. Maybe this is a good time for you to set your intention for your class. What brought you to your mat today and what you'd like to get out of your class today. This is a breath you want to maintain for your class. And remember, if something doesn't feel right for you, please do not force yourself into doing it. Always modifications, and as I said in the beginning, we have the wall, so we There's no excuse. We can really go deep into our postures today. Take a breath in again, and as you exhale, you're going to slide that chin down towards the chest, keeping the shoulders back, keep the spine against the wall. And tip your right ear over to the right shoulder, pick up your right palm, rest it on the left temple. It's a light assist for you. So it's not going to yank the neck over, it's just resting there. And draw that left shoulder down. Again, you can push that skull back towards the wall. You can even push your right elbow back towards that wall again. So this is really nice, everybody. Try and experiment with various little things today as we have that wall to help us. Okay, carefully take the palm away and drop that chin to the chest. And then you're going to take the left ear, dip it over to that left shoulder, pick up the left hand and rest the left palm on your right temple. Draw that right shoulder down and then just lift up that sternum, keep your spine nice and long, and maybe you want to experiment with taking that left elbow a little bit further back to the wall. And notice and feel the shoulders. Breathing in, breathing out. And then carefully release the left hand back to your lap. Drop that chin to the chest and breathe the head back up to center. Welcome again, everybody. We're going to take the right hand to the floor beside you, your mat. Inhale your left hand, slide it up that wall. I keep bouncing this thing, so not because I'm not sliding up means you're not to slide up. You slide up your wall unless you have something there humbugging you. And then we're going to bend over to the right side, taking the right hand and pulling both shoulders back. Now again, dipping that right ear to the right shoulder and look down towards your right side, if that's comfortable for you. But try to keep your entire upper body against that wall. If the left hand can go against the wall as well, just press it in there. Breathe in, inhale, exhale. Slide that left hand back down, bring the spine back up to vertical. You're going to take that left hand to the mat and slide your right hand up the wall for a little lateral stretch here. So each time we move, you have to adjust yourself. So notice when we do a lot of this against the wall, your abdominal muscles are automatically engaged. And then dipping that left ear to the left shoulder now to stretch up. Right hand up, pulling the shoulders back to the wall. You can look down at the ground, close your eyes if that feels good for you now, so that you can really focus on the sensations. Where are you feeling what? What's happening to me now? Where is my breath? Allowing that mind chatter to fall away. Keep focusing on yourself, and then we're going to slide that hand down and lift that spine back up. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You're going to move away from the wall, pressing the buttocks back. Walk those hands all the way out and drop that head down. Stretching the arms and the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. And then walk up back to center. We're going to switch your feet around. So the front foot is now going to go to the back and bring that back one to the front. And let's try this again. So your right hand is on the mat beside you. Press back into the wall. Inhale your left hand up, slide it up that wall, slide it over into a little lateral bend towards that right side. Notice if there's a slight difference this time now, second time around. So maybe you can pull the left shoulder back a little bit more to the wall, but don't force anything, please. Just open up that chest and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Okay, as you push off of the right hand, you're going to slide the left hand down and let's switch sides. So now the right hand comes up and you're bending over to that left side, pushing back into the wall. Breathing in, close your eyes. Notice what you're noticing here. Wow. Breathe, try not to tense up yourself. And slowly come back up to center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Noticing how this feels when you switch those legs around. Walk those hands all the way out. Spread the fingers, press the fingertips into the mat, and then push your buttocks back towards the wall. Drop that head down. You want a nice stretch from the fingertips into the armpits. Feeling your back body. Breathe. And walk up back to center. Okay, you have your straps, everybody. So we're going to take the right foot straight out and the left knee is bent. So the left foot in the inner right thigh. So reach forward and put your strap in the ball of that right foot. And try to keep the foot straight, toes pointing up to the ceiling. You don't want to do this, okay? So we want even pressure on both sides of the feet with the strap. Take a breath now. You're going to hold the ends of the strap and pull your upper arms back to the wall. Lift up your sternum and press the shoulders and the skull back to the wall as you draw that strap in towards you. And you can notice and feel the stretch in the quadricep muscles. Press the calf down, press the back of the knee down, breathe. Okay, we're going to take this a step further now. So we're going to walk our hands down that strap and then come away from the wall. Now, one moment, don't come away from the wall yet. I forgot to tell you this. So when we're on the wall, go back to the wall, everybody, dropping the shoulders down and you hold in the strap. I want you must have your memory of that wall pressing into your back, into the back of the skull and into your back. Feel as though that wall is still there when you hinge forward like this, away from the wall at the hips, and you're just going to stretch forward. So it's as if the wall came with you. So you're not going to do all kinds of funny things like this, all right? So let's go again. We're going to press back into the wall, skull and upper back. Walk your hands down the strap a little bit more. Take a breath. Have the memory now of the wall still on your back as you hinge from the hips and you come forward. You're just gliding that upper body forward. Chin and nose towards the toes. Drop the shoulders down. Lift that sternum and press the back of the right thigh into your mat. Breathe in, breathe out. And then slowly, remember the wall is behind you. So no bent spines, no funny stuff going on. We're just gliding right back and you come back to the wall. All right, so we're going to change sides. Same thing on this side. Use those memory cells, everybody. So we're going to bend that right foot into the left thigh as best as you can. And adjust the strap now on the ball of the left foot. So turn your toes up towards the ceiling and make sure that you have even pressure on both sides of the strap. Lift up your spine, press the shoulders back, lean back into the wall and soften your elbows. Bend them but soften them. Soften your upper arms. So you're just pulling on the strap, drawing the toes back towards the knee and press the back of the thigh down into the mat. So we're on the wall. Notice how it feels now. Notice your upper back and skull. How does it feel on the wall? Because we're going to take that to the next step. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, you want to walk down your strap a little bit more. And remember the wall is pressing into your back. It's still there as you hinge forward and glide forward towards those toes. Lift up that sternum, drop the shoulders down. The wall is pressing into your back. Breathe in, breathe out. And then glide back. You should be coming back to the wall, same way that you left it. Okay, release the strap for now. And we're going to come into table position. So you want to come back so that the soles of the feet press into your wall. like this. All right, so you can have the toes down on your mat and you're pressing the heel, soles of the feet and the heel into your wall. Open up those fingers nice and wide and check that your knee is right over that hip. So you want to press down into your fingertips, taking the pressure off the wrist. Take the eyes of the elbows and turn them in a little bit towards each other. Elbows stick out. All right, take a breath now, press it into the wall. Exhale, roll that tailbone underneath you. As you roll the tailbone underneath you and you pull that spine to the ceiling, see if you can press those feet more into that wall. Press into the wall as you lift that spine up. Notice the thighs. And then reverse it. Press the heels into the wall, reverse it, and look halfway up there. Again, exhale. Press the feet into the wall. You're on the toes, you're on the ball of the feet. Lift that spine up. Squeeze that tummy in. Inhale, lift that tailbone. Run that movement right up the spine now. Shoulders, neck, and head last. Keep the pressing of the feet into the wall. One more. Exhale. Press up. Inhale. Shoulders down, sternum lifted, look out there. Good. Coming back to center. You're going to walk your hands all the way out in front of you like so. And open up those fingers nice and wide. Press those shoulders down. Take a breath as you exhale, push back and coming into puppy stretch. So you remember you can use your cushion or your block or a book or anything to support your forehead. If the forehead is not going to go all the way down to the mat, please support it. Sticking that buttocks up, press the heels, press the soles of the feet into the wall. Press back as much as you can, breathe. Okay, look up between your hands, you're going to slide forward, coming onto the forearms, lift that chest up. Draw the elbows back and just scoot that chest out there. Neck is nice and long. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Feet are pressing into the wall. Breathe. Come down on the chin. Press up into the hands and come back. Walk your knees out a little bit so that when you press your buttocks back in child's pose, your feet are still on that wall. Stretching those arms out. Just breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. Okay. Coming back up into table. Come back to make sure that your feet are on that wall. We're coming into downward dog. So open those fingers nice and wide. Pulling up through the core. You're going to press up. Push your heels in. So you're the balls of the feet. Notice the toes are on the mat and your heels are on the wall. And you press back. Look up to that belly button. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in, breathe out. Nice downward dog. Good. Come down softly onto your knees and step your right foot up between your hands. Keep the left foot on the wall. So adjust yourself. And then we're going to come up. Okay, so notice the foot is still on the wall there. Make some adjustments. Inhale your arms up. Preposition to the heart, lean forward and take a twist. So your left elbow is coming across to that right thigh. If it's not comfortable for you to do that, you can always lift the thigh up by using a block or a book or a cushion. And then twist to look to the wall behind you. Press the sole of the left foot into the wall and notice what you're noticing here. Notice how lots of muscles you never even realize you have are turned on. Good. Coming back to center. Press back up into downward dog. Push your buttocks back. Drop that head all the way down. Come down softly onto the knees. This time the left foot steps up. Make sure you're pressing back so that the sole of the right foot is still on the wall. Take time to make some adjustments, that's important. Inhale those arms up, preposition to the heart. Lean forward and take your right elbow across to the left thigh now. Remember, you can use something to lift the thigh up for you. And twist. When you're there, just focus on the sole of the foot that's on the wall. Take a nice twist here, shoulders down, and look behind you. Breathe. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Okay, coming back to center. Walk the hands out. Step the back leg back. You're back in table. Preparing for plank. So now you're going to lift up, push the feet into the wall and come forward over those hands. Drop your shoulders down. Focus on pressing forward into those fingertips. And lift that buttocks up. Breathe in your plank. Inhale. Exhale. Come down softly onto the knees. And you walk your hands out for puppy stretch once more. Taking the forehead down towards your mat. Stick the buttocks up in the air. Walk your hands out. Breathe. Okay, we're going to come up back to center. Pushing back into the wall. Stay on your knees for the toe stretch. So the foot is on the wall. You're on the balls of your feet. Press down. Lean back into your wall. Take your hands like this. Push back. And press down into the balls of your feet. Deep breath in and out. Remember, you can support your knees. And if this is not working for you, please do not do it. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Let's come back. And we're going to go into a squat. Your squat position on the wall, you can use a block or a book or a large, nice cushion to sit on it. Walk your feet out, nice and wide, turning those toes out. Push your back right back into the wall and take your hands down here. Try not to do this because when you do this with the wall, you're going to draw the shoulders up. So slide your hands down. You can put your fingertips on your toes. And take your elbows and push those thighs out away from each other and then lean back into the wall. Close your eyes, everybody. Drop those shoulders down. Lift that sternum, bring a soft smile to your face. So your hands are pressing into your toes or into your mat, beside your feet there, and you're using that as leverage to open those thighs out away from each other. Draw the shoulders down, lift the sternum. Lean right back into the wall and breathe. Soft breath in and out. Try to relax, buttocks on their support. Try to relax, everybody. One more breath. And then release, coming forward, walk those feet in. And we're going to come up. So make your way to standing. Ah, very nice. Okay. So we're standing. You're just shaking yourself out. And then just for a moment, everybody, just stand in your mountain pose and close your eyes and notice how you feel so far. Almost your body feels so open. It feels so alive. Okay, we're going to turn to face the wall. Press your hands into the wall. Shoulder height, everybody. Step back and take a nice stretch here. So open up your fingers, push your buttocks back, drop so that your ears are between your upper arms and look down at the ground. Draw the shoulders down. So as you press the palms into the wall, your shoulders are going back and down your back. Your knees can be slightly soft here and stretch. Okay, walk up towards the wall, but not too far up. Fold forward, everybody. Bend your knees and then walk up to the wall so that the back of your skull and your upper shoulders are going to press against that wall like this. Everybody got that? So you want to bend your knees and walk up to the wall. Drop that head all the way down and press your upper back and skull into the wall. The hands are supporting you. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders. Breathe in. Let's stay here. If anybody feels funny with the head so low down, you can sit. You do not have to do this. All right? Now, when we're here, we have been breathing a couple times. Just maybe you could straighten those knees like a quarter notch as you press into that wall. Remember we used to do this? Breathe in, breathe out. I know what you're all saying, you know. Yes, but we were 10 years younger, right? Guess what? We're still 10 years younger. Deep breath in and out. Okay. From here, you're going to bend your knees and walk back a little bit. Good. Walk your hands towards your feet. So now you're now away from your wall. Come into a flat back. And then begin to slowly ragdoll your way up. If you need to hold on to the wall to lift yourself up, if you feel a little lightheaded or wobbly, please do that. You can walk up to your wall and take a moment here. If you have a chair nearby and you want to sit, please do that. Wonderful pose. Nice. You're going to thank me later on. You're going to thank me tomorrow for all of this. Nice to just open up that body. So wonderful to have the wall as our support. All right. We're going to do the dancer. So I want you must face your wall and put your left hand on the wall, everybody, and then just find your stance now. So your feet, you're pressing them down into the mat, you're facing your wall, drop the shoulders down. Lift the crown to the ceiling and press down into your feet. Lean a little bit into the left foot. Bend your right knee, receive it with the right hand. Take a breath now. As you exhale, you're going to come forward, bending at the hips, coming in towards the wall. You can adjust that left hand. You might want to slide it down a little bit. And then when you're there, make sure you're pressing that palm into the wall. And then push the foot back into the right palm, right foot into the right palm, and lift that thigh a little higher. You want to make sure that right hip doesn't splay open to the side like so, all right? Drop that right hip down, but just feel. You don't have to, there's nothing says that you have to raise that leg very high. Just make sure that you're staying with yourself and you're feeling what is happening here. So just press the foot into the hand. Press the palm into the wall and breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. Stay with it a little bit longer. Breathe. Notice. And then we're going to bring the knee back down to meet the left knee. Walk your hand back up the wall and release that right foot down. And take a moment. Ooh. Shake it out. So judging off of that one we just did, make your adjustments. Maybe you were too far away from the wall, or maybe you were too near to the wall. So make some adjustments for the other side. So the right palm goes to the wall. Press a little bit more into the right foot. Pull up through the core. Bend your left knee and let the left hand receive it, preferably on the inside, and your knees are together. Lift up your spine. See, I just made a little adjustment there. So I want to lift the spine up. Take a big breath here. As you exhale, press that right palm into the wall and begin to hinge from those hips as you come forward. You're looking down at the ground now. Your right hand, you can adjust it if you want to slide it down, Go ahead, whatever you feel to do now, whatever your body is asking you for. And then we're going to push the left foot into the left hand and raise that thigh up a little bit. Do not raise your left hip up. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. I just felt myself drawing my shoulders up. So push the shoulders down away from the ears, squeeze them into the spine. Notice the standing leg. Notice the left thigh. Breathe in, press into the wall, press into the wall, push. When you press into the wall, notice that the left thigh can lift up a little higher. Very nice. Good, and then bring the knees back together. Remember, we're dancers, so we want to be graceful. Walk your hands up a little bit to the wall and release that leg and shake it out. Very good. Nice breath in and out. Just stay in stillness and just calm yourself down a little bit. Just make your exhale be a bit longer than your inhale. Steady the heartbeat and steady the breath. Okay, open your eyes. We're going to stand facing any side because we're going to do both sides. So the inner leg is going to go, so the side of the foot is going to go into the wall and you're going to step the other leg out. Triangle pose. So you can check that the heel, the right heel, if it's the right foot, is in the center arch of the back foot. Put your inner hand on the wall. Raise your outer hand up and look at those fingertips. Lift up the sternum, pull the shoulders back. So engage your thigh muscles and your knees. Take a breath as you exhale, push into the wall, and that action is going to take your upper body out here. Drop your hand down, lift that chest up, keep pressing into the wall, keep pressing, and lean right over into that right side. And then push your upper body back a little bit. You're sandwiched between two panes of glass, so nothing should jut out. Use the hand on the wall to push your upper body forward. Forward meaning sideways forward. Okay? Not forward like so. Front, not front forward, side forward. Breathe in, breathe out. And slowly slide up. Bend that front knee. Walk that foot in, and then we turn for the other side. So the inner corner now of your other foot is in the wall, toes forward. Step the other leg out. And check that the heel is in the center arch of that, the foot that's on the wall. Put your hand on the wall, lift the other arm up, pulling up through the core, everything nice and engaged. And we're going to press into that wall, and that action is going to take us out there. See, we have the wall to do it for us today. And then drop that hand down. Now from here, keep pushing into the wall, so you're pushing yourself out to the side. And then roll those shoulders back, open up that chest. Gaze of the eyes can be down on the mat, or it can be out there, up to the ceiling, it's up to you. Drop the shoulders, keep pressing into the wall, keep pushing your upper body towards the outer toes there. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Slowly slide up. Press into the wall as you slide up. Bend that front knee. Scoot that leg in. And just come away from your wall and make some little movements. Inhaling those arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. Pressing the hands back. Release the arms down, take them behind you. Squeezing the palms together. Take a breath. You can step your feet a little wider apart if that's okay for you. And bend those knees as you come forward. We're not by the wall now. We're away from the wall. And as you bend those knees and you just allow that chest to fall towards the thighs, now you can begin to take the arms up off your back. Squeezing the palms together, squeezing the shoulders together. And just relax. We're just hanging out here for a little bit. Just relax. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands down your back. Place them on your thighs and drag all the way to standing. Okay. And shake it out. Right. Next thing, I invite you now to come back on your mat to the wall. So to get there, turn sideways, everybody. Go to the side. Go right up to the wall. So the buttocks that's close to the wall, you're going to almost climb it up that wall. So you're like this, sideways. Come down onto the one arm. And then scoot yourself around like this. Keep pushing the buttocks into the wall. And then you can use your hands to help to lift it away like this so that you can come all the way down onto your back. And then slide your feet up the wall. Now, if you want something behind your head, go ahead and put it there. Here we can have something behind the skull, like this. And then adjust yourself. Make sure you're nice and straight on the mat. I know it's hard to tell. I don't know if I'm even straight. Ooh. Okay. So, sorry, grab your straps, everybody. Just hold your strap. Stretch your feet, pushing the heels into the wall and drop your toes down towards the knee. Make sure your upper body is nice and long on the mat. Dropping the shoulders down away from the ears. Just take a breath here. Relax your hands, close your eyes. Leg up the wall, just feeling the circulation. Settle yourself. Settle the mind, settle the body. Okay. All right, so wakey wakey time. Let's take the strap and put it in the ball of the right foot. See if you can get the same length at the bottom of the straps. It's even. Okay, put the right foot back to the wall. So both feet are pressing into the wall. So you're going to tug on the ends of your strap, drawing the toes down a little bit. Be careful that you don't hurt that little toe and that you don't turn your leg out like this when you're pulling on the strap. So even pressure on both sides of those feet. Relax the shoulders and just press both feet into the wall. Calves on the back of the thighs. Drawing down on the ends of your strap and engage your knees and your thighs. You want to feel a nice stretch there. So keep pulling the strap down, keep feeling. Okay, now we're going to take the right leg with the strap off the wall, bring it up towards your face. Breathe now, just draw it in towards you. And then let's go back to the left foot on the wall, because I bet you will have lost that. You want to press the calf and the back of the thigh of that left foot into the wall as you draw that right foot into the chest. Take the right foot back to the wall. Hold both ends of the strap with the right hand, and your left hand is on the mat beside you for support. You're going to draw like a semicircle, that right foot on the wall, taking it out to the side. So just let it go on the wall. Take it down as far as you can, but not to touch the floor. Notice that inner thigh stretch as you press the heel into the wall. You're focusing on that left foot also that's on the wall. And then from here now, you're going to take the strap, hold the strap nice and tight, and draw that right thigh up towards the shoulder, away from the wall. Take it up off the wall and draw it up to your shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Press the back of the left thigh into the mat, everybody. Notice what you're noticing. And then gently take the leg back to the wall, right leg that is. Slide it up. Good. Bend that knee and take it away from the wall now, drawing the thigh down towards the belly, tugging on the two ends of your strap. So you're like this. Stretch your leg up to the ceiling and take it back to the wall. Switching sides. So you're going to take the left foot into the strap and take the right one away. So we're changing sides now. So your right foot now is going to press. If you come away from the wall, you need to go back towards that wall. So we can press the back of the right foot into the wall. Holding the two ends of the strap on the left foot now. Check in with yourself. Look at the foot. Even pressure on both sides. Good. So you're pressing both calves and thighs into the wall as you draw that strap down and stretch that leg on the wall. Now we can walk up the wall, walk up the strap a little bit, and then take that now and draw the thigh towards the chest. Keep your elbows bent here and just pull. So the knees pointing straight towards you, and so are your toes. And you're stretching here. If you need to bend the knee, if you can't stretch it, please bend it. And then just take the leg back to the wall. Hold the strap with the left hand. Right hand is out there to support you. And then make your circle on the wall with the left foot. So take it out, down as far as you can. Feeling that stretch in the inner thigh as you press that left thigh into the wall, and you're also pressing that right leg into the wall as well. Breathe in, breathe out. And then now you're going to take the left leg away from the wall by drawing up towards the shoulder now, like this. Be conscious of the right foot. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Welcome the burning and the shaking. And then place the leg back on the wall. And draw it back up. Good. Take a breath. You're holding back the two ends of the strap here. You're pressing the thighs into the wall. And then we're going to bend that knee. Take it away from the wall now and press that thigh down towards the chest using the strap as your little assist. And then from here, just take the strap away and just take the leg back to the wall. We're going to do half happy baby on the right side. So let's go for half happy baby on that right side only. Pressing the left thigh into the wall. Breathe. Notice and feel. Notice the hip. Notice the back. And then release that leg to the wall. Stretch it out. And let's go for half happy baby on the other side. And then keeping the left leg there, let's take the right one to meet it and go into full happy baby pose. Okay, releasing the feet back to the wall. Bending your knees so that the knees are in line with your hips, and the whole of the soles of the feet from the toe to the heel is on that wall. Hands are beside you. You're going to press into the hands and lift your buttocks and spine off the mat. And then walk your heels, walk your feet all the way up, straightening up those knees on the wall. So notice that you're resting on the tops of your shoulders, You're on the skull. There's nothing in the neck. The neck is nice and relaxed. And we're just lifting those hips. And then from here, let's lift the arms up and take a really good stretch here. Breathe in, breathe out. This is not right for you today. Please come down. You can just keep the knees bent and the feet on the wall. You don't have to straighten them. Releasing the arms back to the mat. Take one more little lift with the hips all the way up now. Right up, 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 up. And then slowly slide the heels down the wall as the spine, buttocks touches last, comes back down to the mat. And then we're going to bend the knees. You can slide away from the wall a little bit. Cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh. So the left foot is on the wall. So make your own little adjustments. And then take your hands to the soft part of the thigh and just gently push it towards the wall. You may flex that right foot if you want to. And just getting into the hip area there. And then release this side, put the sole of the foot on the mat. So your knee lines up with the ankle. And then we're going to cross the left on top of the right. This is definitely my tighter side. And then you can flex the foot if you like to. And then take your hands to the soft part of your thigh and just gently press it towards the wall. Close your eyes and relax, everybody. Focus on your breath. And slowly release. Okay. So then legs, just come up a little closer to the wall now. Right. And just slide your heels out away from each other. Stretching them as far as you want to. You can grab your inner thighs and roll those thighs out. As if you're unscrewing those hip joints. And just stretch those legs out there. Relax your back, relax the shoulders. Slide your feet back in. We're going to take the right leg up into our arms like you're holding a baby. So your left hand is holding the right foot and the right knee is in the crooks of the right elbow. And you're just drawing that thigh in towards the chest. Press the left foot into the wall and just take your breath here. And then we're going to release that leg to the wall. Take a breath here, and then we go for the other side. So the sole of the right foot is in the left hand, and the left knee is in the crooks of the left elbow. And you're just drawing that thigh in towards your chest. And then release the leg. Take a breath here. Relax and breathe, leg up the wall. So connect to the breath now as you inhale again. Just notice that nice, cool, nourishing air coming in through the nostrils. Trickling down the back of the throat, dropping into your lungs. Fill those lungs up from behind that belly button to the sternum. And exhale from the sternum to the belly button. Okay, bend your knees, going to roll over onto one side. Push yourself up. And let's just come for a little stretch on the belly before we go into relaxation. So you're going to come down onto your tummy, just roll over where you are there. Don't move around too much. So come down onto your chin, take your palms away from the shoulders, out here. Widen the feet a little bit away from each other. Press down into your pelvic triangle. Take a breath as you exhale. You're going to lift up your chest, coming all the way up into cobra here for a little back bend. And then Tuck your elbows into your side body. Push that chest out there. Shoulders are down. Breathe. Close your eyes and just breathe into the sensations. Notice and feel. Slowly release. Curl your toes under. Press up. Walk those knees in. And just do a little child's pose stretch here. Arms out. Releasing your back. Drop the head down. Then slowly come up. You're going to make your way onto your back. So you can slide over to one side and just take your feet around, come down towards the bottom edge of your mat, and then when you go back, your head is on your mat and you draw your thighs into the chest. Drop the chin down, drop your shoulders down, put a palm on each knee, everybody, and draw some circles. When the knees come back to the chest this time, you're going to reverse that circle. Good. Squeeze the thighs to the chest. And then lengthen your legs out on the mat. Right leg and left leg. And treat yourself to a little stretch here. And then release your hands down to your sides in preparation for relaxation now. So roll over to one side. Like if you roll to the left, pull your right shoulder down. Sorry. Pull your right shoulder right down. And then press over into the right side and pull the left shoulder all the way down. Relax your hands beside you. Tuck the chin a little bit down. Take a deep breath there and sigh it out, everybody. Big sigh. And then just do your little body scan, check in with yourself. Make sure you're not holding tension anywhere. If you think you're holding tension somewhere, recognize it and let it go. Softening up and relaxing that face. Just melt right down into your mat. Fingers and toes relax. Your shoulders, your buttocks. Eyes are closed. Let us slowly begin to awaken the body. You may begin by deepening your breath. Begin to notice the sounds around you. With your fingers and toes, maybe some movements to the shoulders, perhaps a stretch. When you're ready, you may roll onto your side and hug yourself in the fetal position. Press into your top hand, extend that top leg, and slowly begin to push yourself up, coming into your comfortable seated position. You may come back to your wall, so you can sit up and rest your back against the wall. Move the flesh from the sitting bones, just plug them in. So pressing into the wall, lift up the sternum, bring that soft smile to your face. Feeling the effects of your practice here today and acknowledge your wonderful benefits. Take the peace you feel here on your mat, off your mat, and offer it to those you encounter. Adi Om Shanti, Shanti, peace. Slowly open your eyes. Peace. Namaste. Thank you very much, everybody.